You're watching Animated Evil.
Hello, mate.
Welcome back, one and all, to the wonderful world of Game Pass. The spoiler-free A to Z look of all things Game Pass with me, Animated Evil. I admit it's been a while, but don't worry, episode number 6 starts right here. We are still on the letter A. I was hoping to be a lot more further on by now, but still, here we are. It is what it is, and we are playing Astria Ascending. I would class this as a side-scrolling turn-based RPG, but it also has a few platforming and puzzle elements. Again, as always, this is very, very early gameplay, and the tutorial is quite long that incorporates everything you need to know about party options, equipment, skill trees, and to finish it off, a boss fight. I hope I've included enough in this video to incorporate everything you get to see in the sort of the first hour or so, the first tutorial. You'll even see the first puzzle and how to do it. It's not a spoiler, it's easy, honestly. So, speaking of party options, okay, you start with the full party, right? This is 8 demigods you start with. Right at the beginning of the game, a full crew of demigods. You can choose at will. Each one has a different skill set that can be deployed absolutely instantly. When I say instantly, you can switch on the fly within battle. Even if a party member is KO'd, you can swap that KO'd player for an active player. Certain enemies will be weaker to one member's attack, others, so it'll be guarded against that player's attack. So it really is advantageous to swap characters out, try and feel what their skills are, what their skill set is. It really does make you stop and think, who do I want to put in this battle? It's an interesting take on the JRPG formula of old, where you could stick with one squad, build them up, make them strong, and you stick with that 4 squad. This game forces you to swap, change, and as well as different abilities, they all have different characters altogether. I love it. Don't let the cutesy art fool you, right? This is a deep, deep game. As you can probably see from the menus, it gives you lots and lots to think about. Unfortunately, the video will end abruptly with a boss fight because guess what? You've got to work out how to do it yourself. My thoughts on this then. I really like the art style. I really do. It just looks, it looks really cutesy and stuff, and I like the side-scrolling aesthetic. The platforming looks good. It feels good. It makes you think when you've got a puzzle. There's a couple of puzzles a bit later on that I struggled with. Not something normally I do struggle with. I can just sort of see a puzzle and go, yeah, that's it. But this one really makes you think for a JRPG game anyway. All in all, I really like this game. I like the characters, I like the art style, I like the way the turn-based works, I like the way you can swap characters in and out, I like the way you battle. So, in my opinion, this game, Animated Evil can tell you, it's a must-play title. Still in Game Pass, so yeah, this is a few week old video, but still, I am going to go back to this game after this video and get well into it. So, with that said, on to game number 2. This game is called Astroneer. Now, I for one am all about trying new things, but this game unfortunately is not for me. Much like Subnautica and Ark, I don't like being dropped into a game with bugger all instruction. I need a point to head to, an aim, a goal, a reason for me playing this game. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned, but that's the kind of thing I like. I mean, it looks okay with the old toe jamming art style. I get it, but I just could not get on with this game whatsoever. I found it difficult to find some good video of it to share, if I'm going to be honest, because, yeah, as soon as I started it up, I was like, nah, this is not for me. This game may be for you, and apparently it's rather deep, much like Subnautica and Ark, but again, those games were not for me. But this video, unfortunately, is all about my opinion. Unfortunately for you, right? As you can see by the video that I did manage to capture, I pressed some buttons, did not have a clue what I was doing. I dug some holes. I think I got too far away from the ship and I died. It's not a long video I'm playing for this one, but do you know what? After playing it for a while, I'm going to uninstall, delete, and hopefully never suffer this insufferable, terrible thing again. But if you do like Ark, if you like Astroneer and you want to do that adventure, I can see why people would like this. You're in space, you've got an open sandbox of a game. The premise is pretty good. I'd just like some instruction on landing, that's all. Do this, do that. A tutorial maybe. Didn't get it, didn't like it, and I made it going to avoid this at all costs. On to game number 3 then of the week. And let's just check this out for a moment, shall we?
Smell that country air. There's nothing like this in the city.
And now, it's all yours, just as it stated in your uncle's will. Rest his soul.
I feel like the luckiest man on earth. Where are my pigs at? Wow, a cow house, a corn bush, potato orchard, spooky hatch. Whoa, spooky hatch? Oh, you gotta come down here. It's like an old bunker.
I ain't getting down no hatch.
Oh, come on. What could be safer than a bomb shelter?
Safe from what? Nothing bad has ever happened around here.
This is Atomnicrops, which is leaving Game Pass very soon, fortunately. The intro to this game, as you've just seen, is absolutely fucking amazing. And I swear, because it was fucking amazing, right? I could watch this over and over and over. The intro gave me Rick and Morty vibes. Okay, so, however, that is probably the best part of the game you're gonna see. For me at least, this is the best part of the game, is the intro, right? From my perspective, it feels a little like the original Plants vs Zombies without the fun. This is not a bad game, but it's not a good game either. That's the problem. So, what is it? We have survived a nuclear attack. We need to grow gardens to survive. Yes, the planting mechanism works. Okay, it works just fine. When you venture out, you encounter beasts to kill. Again, it works just fine. For me, though, it just does not feel good, look good, or even play good. Let's be fair. This is me, right? This is my opinion. I mean, it's not a bad game, but it's also not a good game. It's not good enough for me to want to keep playing. With all this said, I suppose I'm on the fence with this game. I really am. I put it on. The music isn't great. The sound isn't great. The art style isn't great. But it's not a bad game at the end of the day. It's playable. It really is playable, right? I don't know what to rate it. For me, it's not one for me. It's not going to be ever one for me. That plain and simple, right? So, Atomnicrops from me gets a try it. See what you think. That's the rating I can give it. Try it, see what you think. And on that note, I have to say thank you for watching. Please, if you can, like, subscribe, and do me a favour. Just comment below what you think of the video, because I don't know where I'm going with this stuff at the moment. Advice is always appreciated. Love you all, and I will see you in the next one.